Hey guys, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading that I was just compelled to do. I had a whole bunch of readings that I needed to knock out today. So it's Friday the 13th where I'm at, and maybe by the time you listen to this, it's no longer Friday the 13th. But anyway, I just kind of felt and I was drawn to do this reading for those who really needed to hear whatever messages come through here today. I don't have an agenda, I don't have a list of questions. I was just guided to pull initially from these three cards as the focus messages. So I'm just kind of wing it and see what presents itself here. So this is for anyone who needs it, for all signs, for the collective. Let's see where this goes. So it is general as always. It will not resonate with every single person. And so to take it for however way it makes sense for you, whether you are watching for a masculine, a feminine, or if you're part of a same-sex relationship, whatever it is, okay, we're open to any interpretation that comes through here for this particular reading. So we're going to go ahead and use these three decks, and I believe this is called the Spirit Animal deck. I'll link it down below. And we'll go ahead and grab a song from my Heart Songs deck, and then lastly from Jennifer Aquarius Tarot's deck, the Divine Love Soul Connections. So let's see what comes through here and take from it what makes sense for you and whatever it is that you're going on, whatever it is that is going on in your life as of right now, today, Friday the 13th, November 13th, 2020. Okay, so let's grab your first focus message here for whoever needs it. Okay, I'm guided to this card right here. We have the Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. Okay, and maybe some of you guys are in between situations, or you're not with your person right now. And maybe this is where you're feeling kind of lost and not being anywhere in particular in your life. And, so we'll see how that plays a role here. Also, the number 26 might mean something to some of you, breaking down to an 8, which in tarot that represents change. Some of you guys might really love flamingos as well, or that might have a particular meaning. Okay, so embrace where you're at right now. If you're in between situations, maybe there's a reason for that. It might be a blessing in disguise here. So let's grab a song for the collective. All right, I'm guided to this one. Ooh, Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye. Okay, baby, I'm hot, just like an oven. I need some lovin', and baby, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger. The desire for you the viewer, I mean, it's still pretty intense. It doesn't matter where you guys are at on this journey when it comes to your person. Whether you're together, whether you guys have been bickering like crazy and butting heads, or not together, in separation, however way and wherever way you guys are at on your journey right now, they still are feeling the sexual attraction to you, the sexual chemistry. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab your third focus message here. And again, I really don't know where this is going to go. I'm just kind of allowing the cards to bring forward whatever comes through here. I was just guided to record this for some reason, and it was the end of my day. I was like ready to wrap things up, and I was sitting at my desk, and something just drew me to just do one more reading for the collective. So here it is. Prideful. Okay, so maybe your person is too much in their headspace, having too much pride to reach out. Maybe they're still so incredibly drawn to you, sexually attracted to you. And maybe, as that card says, you guys are in between situations right now. You're not together, but they're still so drawn to you. So what's up with that? Let's grab some insight here from the Mystic Moon Oracle's deck. This is by Mystic Moon, of course. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, for whoever needs this, for today, Friday the 13th. And some people kind of feel that Friday the 13th is a shitty day, that it's a day of bad luck where things can happen and it's not coming from a good place, or it could be bad luck, But that certainly is not everyone's perception. I was just really guided to do this reading here for whoever needed it. There are messages here I feel that somebody needs to hear. So we have the Destruction card, which represents the Tower, okay, in traditional tarot. So for some of you guys, maybe there was an unexpected breakup or separation, because the Tower levels things out of our lives that no longer serve a purpose. So there are certain elements of your connection with this person that you're thinking about for this reading. Something wasn't working, which is why more than likely you guys are not together. Okay, so we are focusing mostly for those of you who are not with your person right now, because you had a Tower moment and it was painful. And there is something through this experience that you are meant to learn from. And yes, it could have certainly broken your heart, very painful. But you are meant to experience this for a higher purpose, a blessing in disguise. So yeah, there could be conflicts, there could be separations. For some of you, it could even be resulting in legal actions and divorce. It's just a very chaotic time. But as a result of that, look what's going on. Some of you guys have had an awakening, that epiphany. You had to go through this destruction in order to get here. In order to, look at this, balance the scales. To bring things back into balance within yourself, within the connection. We've got this victim card. Maybe some of you guys felt like you were victimized by this person, or that your hands were tied somehow, and you needed to break free from some aspect of the relationship that was not working for you. But it hurt. Okay? This is a grieving energy here. This for me is very similar to the Three of Swords. Heartbreak over a separation, going through a grieving process. And this destruction, again, picking up off of the Tower's energy, is grieving over a broken relationship. But I really do feel that, as painful an experience as that was, it might have actually helped your person go through their awakening in order to realize what was not working. Maybe they were oblivious to that, and that experience might have helped bring things back into balance. Divine timing. Okay? So it comes down to divine timing here. Have some patience to see things through here, because it might not be a done deal. This might not be the end of the road here for you and your person. There's more. There's more to this love story. So let's add to this with the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. Let's see what else needs to come through here. Look at that. They still love you. Despite all of this, they still love you. But maybe, again, going back to this prideful energy, they're too prideful to say it. They feel it, but maybe they're not saying it. Not quite yet. And so if that's what you're waiting for, in time, you'll hear it. First, this needs to be healed. Okay? Going through a very heavy experience, such as a Tower moment, and grief, those are very difficult things to heal from, and it takes time. So it makes sense that this would be coming up next. The need for patience. It will take time. And I get that you miss this person. Okay? I know you miss them. I feel they miss you too. And it really is the perfect message coming forward from the focus message, that in-between thing. You're not together. You're not, I feel, in separation forever. There's something in between that needs to be addressed. And I feel during this time as well, it's a perfect time for you to heal whatever part of your heart needs it. And your person needs that as well. Look at this. In time, they will be able to commit to this partnership. Maybe they were just really bad at commitment before. You know, they ended up hurting you because they weren't able to commit. But in time, they will be able to bring this towards you. And if what you've been wanting here is to marry this person, to build a life with this individual, clearly they're coming through letting you know they love you. Have some patience. You might just be able to bring that to fruition here. Dancing through my dreams. Some of you guys might really enjoy dancing, and you could certainly be dreaming about this person. They're dreaming about you. They still want you. So let's add to that with some messages from the Love Journey deck by Bridget of Divine Essentials. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, for all signs, for whoever needs it. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, they need to take off the mask. They need to just be real with themselves and with you. Just be honest. And I really feel, if you were dealing with somebody who was wearing this mask before, then they weren't being upfront with you. They were hiding behind that mask. There could have been deception and hidden secrets there. Lies, deception. They weren't loyal. There could have been infidelities here. So yeah, it's time to take off that mask. And I really do feel with this destruction, that destruction card, that tower moment, rip that mask right off. Next message, I can't breathe without you next to me. But you're still healing from the pain, from the grief, from the hurt. Next message, I'm ready to turn the page and write the next chapter together. You see, this love story isn't over. Just have patience. It needs to kind of recalibrate itself and come back into balance. Willing to fight for this love, with or without you, okay? So even though you're not together at this point in time, they're still trying to fight for this connection to come back together. They're not giving up. The next message, I wrote you a letter I'm afraid to send. So they want to reach out, they want to communicate, they might have texted, written an email, try to reach out on social media, but they haven't sent it, more than likely because they're afraid. And maybe they know it's not the right time. Maybe they know that you're still hurt and you haven't fully healed, or maybe they're afraid that you would reject them. But what I'm feeling here for you, the viewer, is that you love them too. That you miss them. You're still thinking about them. So trust that the universe will bring you what it is that you need when it comes to this partnership. And again, it comes down to timing. Lastly, you're the light in my life. See that infinity symbol right there? They want to be able to have you in their life forever, for the rest of their life. Wow. So we need to grab some tarot messages here. This is my tarot teacher deck. Okay. So let's grab some insight. Angels and spirit guides, please. For you, the viewer, for the collective, for all zodiac signs, for whoever needs it today, Friday the 13th. Even if you listen to this wherever you are at throughout the world, and if it's no longer Friday the 13th, if the messages make sense, by all means, it's still meant for you, okay? Angels and spirit guides, what else, please? Do we need to know for the collective? We do have the sun, but this sun is coming up in the reverse because of the hurt and the pain and the grief, because the reversed meaning of the sun is sadness. It's depression in action. So there's not a whole lot going on right now. And that simply needs a healing so that we can bring this sun energy in the upright. We've got the Three of Wands. So for some of you, maybe your person is a fire sign here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is about looking ahead now. The past is the past. Unless you've got a time machine to travel back and fix what's broken here, It's time to look ahead. It's time to focus on the future. It's time to create some better plans. You know, forward planning here. Making better choices. And what's going to happen if nobody takes any action here? We've got this Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups can be a missed opportunity here. It's also a card of regret, of depression, of stagnation, to people who have disconnected. But it is also a card of meditation, of reevaluation, of contemplation. There's a lot to think about here. And I'm not surprised to see sadness and depression coming through here. I mean, look at the energies. Hurt, grief, you miss each other, a tower moment, very difficult. Part of the reason why you guys wanted a separation for some of you might have something to do with this Five of Wands. There was competition here. So yeah, for some of you guys, what caused that destruction could have been infidelities, third-party situations, somebody who was disloyal to their partner. They could have been very sneaky about how they did that. So this has been a bit of a struggle here for the two of you. You guys could have had your fair share of arguments, very tense connection. But at the same time, through this healing journey, and with a little sprinkling of divine timing thrown in there, we've got this Knight of Wands coming in. This is a very action-oriented person. And I really do feel here, whoever represents with this energy of the Knight of Wands will come in to create movement for you guys to work on this, to heal from this, to bring it towards commitment. The Knight of Wands is actually somebody who's very charming, very attractive, but they could also have a bit of a temper, okay? They tend to be very impulsive at times as well, but they love adventure and they're fearless. They're not going to be afraid to come towards you when they're ready. And what are they going to want to offer you? We've got the Hierophant coming in, picking up off of Taurus energy, and then we've got the Fool. So not only do we have a card of commitment, of marriage, two people who are meant to be, but now we've got the Fool's energy here, letting you know, with two people taking a chance, taking that leap of faith to start over, this might just work. It might just work, okay? But for now, you know, we are at a stalemate. Two of Swords. You're at an impasse. There's a stalemate here, at a crossroads. Yes, there are tough decisions that need to be made, but I really do feel, based off of what's presenting itself here, you guys will do the right thing. You'll make the right choices this time. And then you've got the Six of Wands, okay? Success, victory. You will win the fight. Fighting for a love that's worth giving it another try. Restoring your self-confidence in how you see yourself. Progress that can be made here in this partnership that has gone through a tower moment. But that's in the past. It's time to focus on the now. It's time to focus on the future and where that future can take you. You know what I mean? So that's pretty insightful there. So let's grab some messages focusing on the divine masculine. Okay, so for all intents and purposes, for this particular reading, my interpretation of the divine masculine here is a man, a male, okay? If it's reversed for your situation, absolutely take it that way. Angels and spirit guides. Focusing on the divine masculine here. What does this masculine want to say to the feminine? I've never known anyone as beautiful inside and out. I'm completely enamored and obsessed with you. Do you see that, feminines? Next message, please answer. It's me. Okay? So maybe for some of you, your divine masculine might have tried to reach out, call you, text you, reach out on social media, and maybe you're not responding, which is understandable for some, you know, because as much as you love and care for your masculine, you're still hurt. Which is why they're going to just have to have some patience until you're ready. And that's where divine timing comes into play. Next message, I miss your voice, your laughter, the endless hours of conversations we had about anything, about everything, about nothing in particular. Oh, how I miss you. You are so missed, my divine feminines. Your masculine misses you. Oh my gosh, and look at this next message. If I had a time machine, what was I just saying earlier? You can't go back in time unless you do have a time machine. So this masculine is saying, if I had a time machine, I'd go back to make right what went wrong between us. I miss you so much. Do you see that? And I really do feel you guys both miss each other. That's just not a one-way thing here. You're both missing each other. You both love each other, I feel. It's just that somebody was bad at commitment. Or there were infidelities here, which is why they could not commit. But I really feel a shift in energy has happened here. Look at this. It was love at first sight. Maybe you really needed to know that, my feminines. That this is how your divine masculine is feeling. It was love at first sight. You are loved. They've never known anyone as beautiful inside and out. That is where they're at. That is what's coming through. Wow. So for my feminines here, let's go ahead and grab some messages from the X Oracle here. So this is going to represent the divine feminine now. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the viewer, for the collective, for whoever needs these messages. Let's go ahead and see what the divine feminine needs to say here. What is your response to your divine masculine? Okay. Let's bring us back. Okay, you want this back. You want that reconciliation. We have maybe. Okay, so maybe you guys can just make this work with a second chance here. Maybe some of you guys are just not ready at this point in time. So instead of saying, no, I'm not ready, your response to your masculine is, you know what, maybe. Maybe we can give this another try. Someday. Have some patience with me. It comes down to divine timing. Next message. My heart will never beat the same without you. Wow. I really feel here, you know, you guys are on the same page. You're missing each other, still loving each other, regardless of what's happened here. Next message. I listen to old voice messages you've left me when the silence becomes unbearable. What I'd give to have you here to talk to. I miss you so damn much. That's really interesting because remember, from the masculine here, I miss your voice. There's something about hearing each other's voices that you're both missing. Something as simple as hearing your person's voice would be such a welcome gift. Wow. Last one. You were the best lover I've ever had. No other compares to you. And where was that message from the masculine here? I've never known anyone as beautiful inside and out. You know, it really kind of says the same thing, that no one compares to the other. You're the best lover I've ever had. No other compares to you, okay? So that's where you're at, my feminines. At the end of the day, you're both really missing each other, as I've mentioned. You both want this to return. You want to be able to rekindle the partnership, the romance. The love is still here. It's still thriving. And that's hard to deny because it's clearly coming through here. So yeah, things might be a little bit out of balance for now. Timing might be a little bit off because healing still needs to happen. But the love is here. The love never went away. It's always been here. It's still here. It's still here. Okay? So I wanted to do something that I typically do for my TikTok little mini readings at the very beginning of each reading. I don't know. I was just guided to pull it here. So what I'm going to do for the collective, because I'm just feeling it, I wanted to grab some letters that could represent letters that could be a part of your person's name here, just to be able to further customize this reading for some of you. And you know, maybe some of you guys are listening to this. It's like, wow, that really makes sense for me. So let's see if we can further customize this reading for you, because it is general and it is for a huge number of people tuning in. But let's take a look and see what letters present itself here. So letters that could either be a part of your person's name or yourself. Let's grab some angels and spirit guides for the collective. We have an A. I'm hearing Alan. I'm hearing Angela. I'm hearing Aiden. We've got an H. Harry, Hayden, Harrison. So many H names. We've got a Y, so Yvonne. We've got C. We've got Christine. Carrie, like myself. Charles. So many names here, guys, that could be reflective off of you and your person. All right, we've got a bunch of letters here. We've got K. We've got O. We've got a B. Let's grab a few more for the collective here. Angels and spirit guides. We have a U. Let's grab some more. We have an S. So AHYCKOBUNNS. I see Kobe. Kobe is in here. It's still so sad we lost him this year. Kobe Bryant. P. M. Q, and bottom of the deck is an E. Okay, so if your person has any of these letters in their name, perhaps there's really something to these messages that have presented itself from your person here. Yeah, those are the letters that are presenting itself here. Okay, I also wanted to grab some messages from my, if I can grab it, sorry guys. This is my Enlightened Mystery Oracle Volume 2. To give you an indication of characteristics, features, and even zodiac signs. This deck was really created for those who are single and unattached, but you know, this is for the overall collective. So if any of these descriptions match your person, then it's an added measure to customize this reading for those of you who really need it today. So again, for Friday the 13th, and really whenever you're guided to tune in to this reading, even if it isn't Friday the 13th, if it makes sense for you, then certainly take the messages that are coming through. Okay. We have a future love. Your future love will be your perfect match. Okay, so if you're single, this is letting you know here that your next partnership, they're going to be your perfect match here. And for those of you who are obviously focused on a particular person for this reading, this person is your perfect match. The other half of you. You and your future love will be the same ethnicity. Okay? So some of you guys, your person, you guys are of the same background, the same ethnicity. This is interesting for some of you guys. Your ideal partner is your ex. Life will find a way to bring you back together when the time is right. Okay, so I really feel that's coming through for some of you guys because we've got divine timing, remember. So it's somebody that is your ex, somebody that you are in separation from. When the time is right, you guys will come back together. For some of you guys, your person could be a Taurus, and that already came through, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because we've had the Hierophant come through. Okay, so Taurus for some of you guys. Let's grab a few more messages for the collective. We also have Leo coming through here as a potential sign for the collective. So Leo and Taurus. Let's grab a couple more to wrap things up here. Your ideal mate will be your twin flame. Wow. And for those of you who already know or feel that your person is your twin flame, it's simply reiterating that here. Twin flame. Amazing. All right, one last one. Your ideal mate will have blue eyes. Okay, so for those of you who are focusing on a person with blue eyes, that's very specific right there. Very specific message. Or this could be a future love for some of you guys. All right, bottom of the deck. Your future love will find you when your broken heart has healed. Isn't that interesting? Because I really do feel there is a healing that is so needed here right now for those of you that resonate with this. A broken heart, hurt, grief, a tower moment. So I'm not surprised to see that. All right, guys, so let's wrap it up with some final messages here. If I can grab all the cards. Okay, this is the Universal Heart Oracle by my soul sister Angelic Revelation 144. Guidance from Spirit, your guardian angels, and ancestors. So we'll grab a few messages here for the collective. For those who really needed these messages today, Friday the 13th. Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward. For whoever needs to hear it, whoever needs this message. Your guardian angels are connecting with you to inspire your creativity. This divine inspiration is a way for you to connect with spirit, your higher self, and your divine partner. Embrace your creativity, for this is a part of your divine destiny. Your creations will bring you high honor and recognition. You will be blessed in abundance for sharing your healing gifts with the world. As you create, you will heal yourself and you will reinvigorate and heal others on this journey. You know, you could certainly be a light worker. You could be the type that's very gifted in creating things for the public where you can share those gifts of healing, and by doing that, it heals you as well. Next message. Spirit wants you to know that there will be an exciting possibility emerging for you in the near future. You will be able to break through barriers which have been holding you back. This opportunity will connect you with new people and enable you to expand your social network. Balance and harmony, which have been lacking in your life recently, will be restored as you connect with new individuals and receive recognition for your talent. I love it. So some of you guys are really gifted and very talented, and you know exactly in what area that is, of course. And it's what's going to help you balance these scales and bring harmony back into your life. It's amazing. Let's grab one more. One more message, please, for the collective. Your angels are helping guide your career business at this time. So there's definitely some message coming through when it comes to your money matters, your vocation, your career, the business world. So some of you guys might have your own business, but it's tapping into your source of income. Your angels are helping guide your career business at this time. You're being asked to trust your perception and intuition to help guide your career. You have a great deal of creative sacral energy, which, if utilized, will enable you to create beautiful endeavors and provide you with blossoming abundance, which will continue to grow and prosper. That's what's coming through here. Okay, and so I'm going to read the bottom of the deck here as a final message. A connection within your life is soon to transform, as the soul bond you share will grow ever deeper than before. True love may have once seemed like just a dream, but the empathy and compassion you share with this person will continue to create an emotional closeness like you have never experienced before. There is no need for you to have any fear because this person is your perfect vibrational match. You may seem different externally, but internally you are so very alike. United together, you can overcome any challenges to your current circumstances and establish a loving, romantic relationship that feeds your heart and soul. I just got goosebumps. Your love will be your perfect match. Okay? This person that you are thinking about for this reading, you, the viewer, this person is your perfect vibrational match. And that is why this love story is not over. It is not over. Okay? And I was just compelled to do this reading. I don't know why. I literally started turning everything off in my office, putting things away, and something just told me, you know what? One more reading. One more reading because somebody really needed to hear this. So here it is. All right? So I'm going to post it as soon as I'm able to complete everything I need to do here in my office and get it up on my channel. And I really do hope for those of you that really needed this, that it brings you hope, that it heals your heart and brings you peace. Okay, so that's all I've got, guys. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, I still have mini readings as well as basic ones available currently. I've put the full-length ones on hold for now because I'm just swamped and I need to be able to catch up. So I've put that on hold until January 1st and I'll open it back up the 2nd of January. Okay, so that's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. And I really do hope this helps somebody out there. Thank you so very much. I'll see you next time.